Cool. Either way, in case you're wondering about the reference here for the videos itself, or well, this video itself and the name of the video itself, that's the fact that I'm just been, for the most part up to this point, just been reading the Dark Souls wiki page for the ending. That's really about it. Either way, let's go farm some fucking souls. Just because we don't have enough. Let's do a quick shopping list for those. So let's just see what we need.
Oh, champ, do you wish?
No, I don't wish to hear another tale. I'm just doing math. 10k, 20, 25. No, I'm not exactly good at math, but I can tell it's a good 40 or something. It's 40 or something K souls. Yeah, that's gonna be expensive as fuck, to be honest, but oh well. Oh, fuck. Might as well farm a few souls. Maybe I shouldn't waste all the souls I farm. Or maybe this game suffers from the same disease as Bloodborne, where you get a decent chunk of souls or currency early on, but as you progress, the amount needed becomes unbearably high. Or maybe not. Either way, let's fucking kill some shitty rats. And of course the rats drop nothing. And honestly, as much as I like the good old Homeward spell, or miracle, whatever you want to fucking call it, I'll just call it spells, because why not? You can just call them sorceries, magic, pyromancies, whatever. I just give up on the series at this point. But I just call it spells. It almost takes about as long walking back now as it takes to, you know, get the fucking things like that. So like, plus the loading times. And the rats drop nothing yet again. Yay, soul package. Thank you, rat. It's much appreciated. Apparently I had more of these. I don't remember what I had. Well, whatever. Well, let's sped up the process quite a bit. Honestly, as much as people say variety is the spice of life, some things are just best kept the same, I suppose. Look, I get it. They try to make it like Demon Souls. Here and there, and some things. And have Homeward be like, well, maybe the player wants to go level up right away. Maybe they want to go spend their souls right away. Maybe they want to be at the next right away. And give me the choice of that, or so on and so forth. Maybe they like just you know, going back there right away. Which brings me to two whole points here, to be honest. Let's be honest. As in this, and which they're like similar to the original Demon Souls. I just gotta think that when you talk about this kind of thing, it's just, well, like, oh, remember that spell you had in Demon Souls from the, two types of things that there were, the miracles and the magic, whatever the fuck that I name it, I can't probably remember. Yes, the miracles, then that is as well. But unlike like Demon Souls, actually, well, in Demon Souls actually, you could just use the thing that will bring you back to town, and you basically got back to town with basically zero effort. And that was a well-designed system, I suppose. Yes, it didn't bring you back to the last whatever next fast travel point that was bringing you back there, because let's be honest, it just wasn't meant for that purpose. It was just there to bring you back to the Nexus, which was pretty Dark Souls prototype. Because quite frankly, they were just there just to bring you back, just so you could go to level up lady. Like every Dark Souls except one. And just so you could, conveniently go there and use your cash on stuff like upgrades and so on and so forth. For the time, that was an okay idea, considering you did not level up there at the bonfire, and if you did buy spells and all that, that was all well and good. But that was Demon Souls. This is unfortunately Dark Souls, where you might want to travel to the bonfire. You potentially level up. I don't know, restock your souls. Restock your souls? What? That's stupid. That doesn't make sense. Actually, you just get your S's back and get your FP restored, spell user restored. All that good stuff. That all made sense, at least back then. So in this point of this game, I think I understand the point of Homeward being shitty as it is. Yes, they wanted to make Homeward in the classic sense that, yeah, you can go back to the bonfire whenever you fucking feel like it, and you just go there and do your thing and be happy, and everything's gonna go over just fine. And there's nothing wrong with that. Now, the problem with that is, I suppose, that you're not going back to the goddamn Nexus right away. At least, not anymore, at the very least. Because, let's be honest, you don't have enough souls, or you don't have anything else to do. Or you have the classic Homeward and you're just gonna go back there anyway. But, yeah. It's convenient, sure. But the thing that I think is the problem, what I find the person take issue with here, it is that this is not Demon Souls. Yes, it was the kind of we lost the license and wanted to make something in the vein of the Souls series of Dark Souls 1, and do something else at the same time as well. Or whatever the fuck. And we want to be like, and From Software was like, well, this is all well and good, but like people are already talking about how sometimes uncreative things are, or whatever the fuck they are, and they just want to bring a homage back to Demon Souls in a way, and just have things be at a simpler time when things weren't as advanced, I guess, and have the things be like similar to Demon's Souls back when, and have things like not taking full damage full damage being a levelable stat, and so on and so forth. Lock being all that good stuff, like more drop rates, and so on and so on and so forth. The problem with that is, we still have a lot of stats here, amongst other things, and all that good stuff. But you know what? But there's also probably a problem with that. You don't feel so streamlined for some reason. And and I am just completely losing my points all the goddamn time. Back to the matter is, I think the main problem I think I have with whole war, and this is not gonna stop from the in general, is they want to bring it a whole back to a more simpler time, and bring it back to a more streamlined experience, and be like, well, this is where the series ends, and it ends on a cliffhanger, either a cliffhanger or basically on a sour note. More on that later. But what Hallmark's case, this is what I really take issue with, as you guys already well aware, is the fact that it already unlike the ye old Demon Souls of old, it did not just bring you back to the bonfire, to that Nexus, or whatever the fuck you want to call it at this point. Actually, yeah, it really didn't. It just brought you back to the latest bonfire. So, here at Dark Souls 3, or whatever the fuck they want to do with this game, I really don't know or care at this point. They were like, you know what, let's return back to the things we did at Dark Souls 1, continue off the plot of what we had there,
Oh,
and simpleness of Demon Souls, and go back to the way that it was designed.
have a pleasant, I pray for your...
Because that's all well and good, right? And I would say, yeah, that's alright. That seems good on paper, and there's nothing inherently wrong with that. And remember, nobody really liked Dark Souls 2. As the game is basically universally panned at this point. Except by a few people like me, who played the game a little too much and really learned to like it for its faults and weaknesses and other things, and actually got remotely good at it. I just really liked the fucking game after hating it for so much, and just really got into it. But I really guess that's more the fault of the fact that their other creation, Bloodborne, was kind of successful, and everybody loved the hell out of that game. And plus, it was successful, and From Software thought, you know what, if this game, in its simpleness and all this, it can be wrapped up in one game and made to be like that, and it's gonna be successful and all that good stuff. It's like, well, if this is all well and good and it all works out, because, it wasn't the B team developing the game, supposedly, then that all makes sense, I guess. And I suppose it's just like, maybe things were going really, really badly, and maybe they weren't. You never know. But I really don't know what I'm talking about here. I'm just losing thought after thought after thought. I'm really trying to maintain some kind of cohesive structure to my sentences, but let's be honest, every few sentences I have a bit of a point. I feel like I'm going somewhere, and then mid-sentence I tend to forget about things. And that's really the fun part about Dark Souls, I suppose. Honestly, I guess what I'm trying to say is, do I think Dark Souls 3 is a bad game? Or do I think it's a good game? Hell, do I think it's an archaic game? Maybe. Maybe not. But it's one of those games that when I play this game, I just can't help but feel it just doesn't feel like a Souls game anymore. Dark Souls 1 felt like a Souls game. Dark Souls 2 felt like a Souls game. Hell, even Dark Souls Remastered felt like a Souls game. Although a buggy remastered and more buggier version of the Souls series. But it's still that's hard. Being a broken mess despite the fact that Dark Souls Remastered is for all intents and purposes a broken fucking mess that barely functions as it's supposed to. It's still a good game. For at least as much as I can call it a good game at the very least. And believe me, Dark Souls Remastered was not a good game. At least in my opinion. But do I still can I still help myself from playing it on occasion? Or even playing it outright and just having fun with it? Well, yeah. Definitely I can still see that it has its flaws. Yeah, it still works. Because it's the original Dark Souls in some respects. With a few modern enhancements. Dark Souls 3 on the other hand, it's just basically, in my opinion, just suffers from the same problems as Bloodborne does. Also, my recharge cable keeps falling off because it's a broken piece of shit. But that's just me. Meanwhile, I'll just be getting these about 13k souls, and once I'm done with that, I'll just move on to the next area. Really though, it's just me covering my ass here because I don't want to farm for more souls. And that's really about it. Because, yeah. I don't want to buy the same stuff twice on, like, New Game Plus 2 or whatever the fuck. Hell, for the most part, if you just want to say, like, what is the point of this playthrough, for the most part? Oh, don't get me wrong. There's like 4 endings to this fucking game. One of it's just the same ending. There's the Link to the Fire, Link to the First Flame, and the Fire, and the Usurpation Fire. Or however you pronounce usurping. Or usurpation, or whatever the fuck it's pronounced. So far, so forth. I know how to basically how to pronounce usurper, but usurpation, or how do you pronounce that? I have no fucking idea whatsoever. And you might be saying, Dan, why not just play this game just like always, and play it like a proper Souls game, and just ignore the endings because blah blah blah. Which is all well and good, but then there's the fact that the whole ending of the third ending is so goddamn difficult than the other difficulties that the NPCs, more likely than not, won't fucking survive. And yeah, that's a bit of an issue, I must admit, with this Dark Souls in particular. Yeah, sure, you and the enemies scale up, I suppose, as do the players you play with, invaders and all that good stuff. But the NPCs themselves that you co-op with, they don't apparently scale so well. And more likely than not, they're just gonna get their ass handed to them. So let's be honest here. I've been for this whole thing for the most part, part 2, 1, and this. Just been going to the Dark Souls wiki ending page, stumbling across that partially by brute forcing to try and find the page, while at the same time trying half stumbling upon by accident. And just, getting all the things I need for the proper ending. Because if I try to do the usurpation of the fire, or usurper of the fire, whatever the fuck you call that thing, on the higher difficulties, it's gonna be nigh impossible because of the things that go wrong there. It's just the reason I'm doing that. Because the other endings, well, heal the dark sign and all that, do the game and complete the normal things, and do the blah 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 things, get the and happen the Firekeeper, summon her after the Phoenix Soul Cinder, and blah 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 and all that good stuff, and it's like, fair enough, fair dues, that's all well and good. But yeah, usurpation, fire, that's just not gonna be possible. Or at least that's what I've been reading online. It's basically bullshit. It's an ending and it's not impossible to accomplish otherwise. And that's mostly just what I've been following the guide up to this point. Oh, sure, I could read the trophy guide and read all the other fun stuff related to that, but I just been following the ending page, do this thing, and it's been going through it bit by bit. That's really about it. Oh, bloody hell, this cable keeps falling off constantly. So, if you guys enjoy me killing rats for the next 3 hours, or however long this is gonna take, then just stay here and then I'll just be honest, I'll just make a Diablo 3 reference or Diablo reference and say, stay a while and listen. Or stay a while in chat, or whatever the fuck you want to do. Quite honestly, I was dead tired before this video. And I decided, you know what? I've been awake most of this day, or, well, yesterday. Been here doing other stuff. It's like 10 in the evening. Then thought to myself, yeah, you know what? I'll just go to sleep and just wake up in the morning. 3 hours later, I just wake up around here and thought to myself, I'm not getting any more sleep, am I? And I feel like I'm in that mode of, well, I'm not getting any more sleep. Been there, tried that, and it's not gonna work. So I thought to myself, fuck it. You know what? Let's try and do something else. Maybe I'll get more tired and be able to sleep again. That didn't work out. I didn't even bother trying to sleep again afterward. So here we are, making videos yet again. On a game that for the most part, I really don't like. But I got nothing else to do. Also, when I get the proper funding, I might as well, buy Code Vein. That thing, digital collector's thing of the thing. And I think I don't know if I got the proper line at this point. I'm just reading the Wikipedia page. Code Vein is an upcoming action role-playing game published by Bandai Namco, blah blah blah. PS4, Xbox, Windows. Set a post-apocalyptic setting with the vampire fiends, including gifts, fungus, blood, and other supernatural abilities, and blah blah blah. And I'm gonna be basically pre-ordering the crap out of that and just, playing that when the hell that comes out. Probably gonna do a Let's Stream or two, maybe a full playthrough, or maybe something else. Hell, maybe I'll even be able to crowbar this fucking playthrough in here, and be able to complete this before that happens. And not have it take the better part of a month or so to complete. Maybe. Or maybe this just goes like the original, one of those other playthroughs I had, and this basically gets like Dark Souls Remastered originally with the original playthrough of this game, and basically just happened to be playing this just before Dark Souls Remastered arrives. Then Remaster arrives, play that for a while, get distracted with other games, and then get back to that and play that from beginning to end, more or less. And this one just goes to shit and just gets forgotten about, buried, one account gets banned, save file gets lost, etc, etc, you get the idea. So I thought to myself, fuck it, let's at least try and finish this fucking thing for once, and see how far we can go with that. And somehow I have not lost my train of thought yet. No, I don't know how. No, I don't care either way. Either way, it's good to have someone to talk with here. Or at least I would have to be as a viewer here. But I'm just not gonna be spending that much time with the rats. I'm just here for farming some sort of souls, to be honest, because it's a decent source of souls. And yes, the video, as I like I said in the beginning of the video title, Weakness Guide, is just a really, quite literally like me just saying, look, I'm just, well, look, I'll be honest with you, I'm just quite literally reading the Dark Souls Wiki Guide here, so that's just the whole thing of that. Just me admitting it, like, fuck it, I'm not even gonna bother trying to lie anymore, I'm just honest with you guys anyway. It's like, me getting nowhere with that.
Oh, champ, do you wish?
Yes, I wish to hear your miracles. Now give me another one.
Have a pleasant, I pray for you.
Mm-hmm. If it weren't for the unique lines here with these NPCs, I wouldn't even bother trying to listen to their lines fully. And in all honesty though, I must admit, well, one thing I do find convenient, or at least like somewhat, is whenever you come back to the bonfire, go to the hub world, aka the Nexus, aka the Firelink Shrine, aka whatever you fucking call the place, you go back to the level up and get those other things. It's all well and good, and basically all that is well and good, and it's all fine. And again, I have more to say there, but let's be honest, I forgot. Something to do with, you know, Yuriev Launder, or another NPC I give tomes to get other spells and other things and other stuff and whatever the fuck. It's unrelated to this one, but let's be honest, I just forgot. Oh well, this is gonna be an hour of rat bashing, so if you enjoy watching me kill rats and not even try to talk to Utana, that's just fine. This is gonna suck. Oh yeah, rat farming is never fun. So, how is you guys feeling at 4 in the morning? I'm buying banks. Have been better. I mean, honestly, when I read about Code Vein, it was like, not an interesting game, blah blah blah. It's some kind of generic RPG and whatever the fuck, and then I saw this game has a character creator. I was like, you have me a character creator. Say no more. I'm pre-ordering it. Because I'm a sucker for like character creation. Let's be honest. No, that wasn't even a joke. I'm being serious with you. So, what else can we do here? I wanna kill rats. I honestly don't know. Hell, there was like 3 different titles I had for this video initially. Really. About 2 days ago, I was gonna go just call it, name this video. That was the original title I was gonna call this video. Then I thought to myself, wow, Weakness Guide, that's good. But I thought there was nah, maybe that's not that good of an idea for a video. So I scrapped that one as well. And then I had an idea 3 hours later, or I slept 3 hours. And I thought to myself, you know what, Weakness Guide is not that bad. maybe if I reform the idea slightly and just tweak it around and it's like make it that, and maybe like could make something like weakness, like I had a Dark Souls 2 Mesh in PS4 version off stream, like weakness, chest. By the way, be wary of mimicry. In one place where there was a mimic close by, and I was like, yeah, that's good. Maybe I could do something similar with this video. But then I thought to myself, you know what, Weakness Guide isn't actually an accurate title, but I can just talk about that quite freely. And let's be honest, I couldn't think of a second half for this message, for the message of just, you know, just like the previous video was, you know, something blah blah blah, and or perhaps, you know, like at the end of now all other souls and the Dark Souls 2, which like Soul Rider goes in one of Twisted Souls, steeped in the same rave. The blah 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 is used to consume souls, or perhaps, and you get the idea. But with this one, I just didn't have a second idea or half to this video, so I thought to myself, you know what? Weakness Guide, because let's be honest, I'm a sucker when it comes to guides like this. And I've already played part of the game through, for the most part anyway. And I don't want to fuck myself over, at least not fully. So I thought to myself, you know what? Fuck it, Weakness Guide is accurate. And that way I can actually, you know, have something to talk about for that bit. And you know what? That was fine. But that's really about it. By the way, the rats are not being very generous with the drops right about now, and that's really funny. Still, these fuckers have a good chance of dropping this stuff, I suppose. Certainly not better than all the other stuff. You know what? Fuck it, I can just go to the, you know, no, back to the whole Father Shrine and do that stuff and get all that stuff. And the cable has fallen off again because it's a broken piece of shit. Remember when other YouTubers were like, oh, if you curse a lot, then you have to lose advertisement. And I kind of noticed that, you know, for at least by my own videos, it doesn't matter for a flying fuck if you curse or not in the video itself for the most part. Whatever the fuck.
Oh, sweet champion. Leaving so soon. Please, I am frightened of the dark that gnaws away at me. Oh, sweet champion. Where have you been?
There's a new dialogue.
Please, your touch. The little creatures, how they nip and bite.
Note to self, don't give her another tome. You're not the bad kind.
Sweet champion. Leaving so soon, please. Come back in good time. I am frightened of the dark that gnaws away at me.
Well, that's a very different dialogue. Apparently, if you give her bad tomes and just, you know, talk with her and buy her the bad tomes, apparently she's like, well, maybe giving me the bad tome was a kind of a bad idea, and which, in hindsight, was a really fucking bad idea to begin with. Honestly, I remember there was like the good tomes that you need to give her, 2 of which, and the bad tomes that there's also 2 of which, you know, you can still, you know, kind of salvage the thing, sort of, but not quite really. Either way, I'm just glad the rat farming is almost done with. Why am I thinking about Spoonie in his fucking episode of Phantasmagoria 2? Where one of the past possibilities, well, villains just calls him Curtis, Rat Boy, or also one of the passwords in that game, because also put it Rat Boy, but he didn't just choose that, but whatever. I guess just drifting off again. Where could it be here? Well, with the rats, apparently. Oh well. That's someone with more advanced armor. Looks like someone leveled their luck, or, you know, decided to farm some good armor. Meanwhile, I'm here farming rats. Also, a fun thing, in fact, about, well, when you're thinking about Demon Souls in this game, in one area in particular, if you had a very specific amount of souls farmed, and the right things, and farmed certain enemies at a certain point in the early game, you would get a very specific number. And it was definitely the same amount of mobs over and over and over again. And you know what that number was? 2016. You might be thinking to yourself, yeah, 2016, what about that? It's just a number. And then I thought to myself, even when I was playing that game with a friend of mine watching, and I thought to myself, wait a minute, 2016, wasn't that, is that year relevant to something? Because it was, you know, such a number. And at that point, I had to look up something. And guess what it was? That's right. It was the actual release year of Dark Souls 3. Yes, back in Demon Souls, back when probably Dark Souls 1 was still in development, they were not even making the Bloodborne yet. Or maybe they were making a prototype of it at Dark Souls 1's engine. And Dark Souls 3 was probably not even being planned out yet, or Dark Souls 2 for that matter. And yet, even back then, they had the number of the same, that would be the final game in the series, of the release year at the end of the trilogy, all the way back in Demon Souls. I shit you not. And I thought to myself, even if it been like, you know, 2016 would have not have like stuff like Dark Souls 3's release date, or would have been like Dark Souls 2 or whatever, or something like that, or whatever. It just wouldn't really count, you know, be in somehow sync with something like From Software would do. That would be just a strange thing, but you know, just a number set, peculiar year and all that good stuff. But of all the things it had to align with, you know, the ending year of Dark Souls 3, and I found that like very peculiar. Like it sounded like, huh. So the developers probably had that planned out for the same release year of Demon Souls to, you know, Dark Souls 3, all the way back in Demon Souls. I doubt that number is a very good coincidence. And I thought to myself, that actually was very convenient. And you know what? Maybe it's coincidence. Maybe it's not coincidence. But who the fuck knows, honestly? More likely than not, it's just complete nonsense, and it's just a coincidence because the amount of enemies you're killing just happen to give that much souls, and it just happens to be a number that aligns with the recent date of Dark Souls 3. Either that or I really had the whole thing planned out since then. Is that a conspiracy? Am I thinking way too deep into it? Absolutely, I'm thinking way too deep into it. Is it a possibility? Fuck knows, honestly. Fuck knows. I find it very, very peculiar. But since we all, if you watched the, the cut content videos of old, back in, about a year ago with Dark Souls Remastered and stuff like that, and think about that, and remember, if you watched that video, you could see a very, very early untextured prototype of the cathedral and of Bloodborne in that game. Then the pieces kind of fall together, as you guys already know. At that time, when Dark Souls 3 was, well, actually Bloodborne was being made, and Bloodborne and Dark Souls 2 was being made, they were simultaneously making both games. So, yeah, it's kind of weird when you think about things like that. They were thinking so far ahead of that back then. And you gotta wonder, was it really them thinking 3 games ahead of, from, day 1? Or was it them just, making one game, then the next game after that, and potentially another game, and developing 2 games simultaneously, until that's ending a trilogy on this game? Or was it really just coincidence? It's stuff like this that I'm always fascinated about. But who knows? Maybe that's just a copyright infringement by me saying maybe it's just a game theory. And you could probably already just, be like, I wonder what YouTube channel he's referencing this time. No, seriously. You can probably guess that one. But mostly, I find that part very peculiar. I mean, if it had not in line with anything else, and that number would have been just pure coincidence, then it would have been like, well, yeah, that's just great. It would line up a year, and it would lead nowhere, and it'd be like, yeah, okay, well, that's fine. There's no conspiracy there. But just to align with the release year of Dark Souls 3, yeah. Imagine that. There's something you don't see every day. But honestly though, I'm just really bored out of my skull and I have nothing to talk about like killing these rats, and I'm just fun with myself. That would make a good topic to talk about, because why not? It's a thing that's related to the Soul series, and it's just something that has something to do with something, I guess. I mean, next you'll be like, well, what about the Kingsfield series and stuff like that? And in complete honesty, I've never played the Kingsfield games. I've watched a few videos on them, slightly, and read about them on Wikipedia and be like, huh. So that's where they got the idea. And I thought to myself, maybe if they remastered those games and released them as is? Nah. Well, that's really all about it. I don't know, well, I'm gonna probably take a quick piss break soon because I've drank a good portion of this bottle already, so why not? Plus, it's been another hour. Either way, let's continue some rat dashing here in the meanwhile. Oh, and now while we're speaking about Demon Souls, apparently, some people have made a private Demon Souls server on PS3. The only problem with that is it has to use the whole logging system at the PS3 to basically log in onto the PlayStation Network, and yeah, that's really the only flaw with it. So long as the PS3's network is online, and you're able to, get a copy of Demon's Souls running on an original PS3, the 60 gigabyte model, the Slim, or the Super Slim, and you get the idea. And the PlayStation Network is, never shut down on the PS3. That's all well and good. Which is already like, well, they'll probably figure something out when the whole PlayStation Network on that one goes down. Probably find a way to log into the PS3's network without the whole thing and be able to bring that back online, with similar stuff like the Dreamcast and Cast and the X-Bone, the original one, and, maybe the PS3 once that whole thing gets shut down. When that happens. Oh, taking another soul package. Nope. Hey rats, you might as well give me another soul package. Yeah, I didn't think so. So yeah, what else can I talk about at this point? There's rat bashing, there's soul gain, there's soul farming, and it's so fucking boring, and I really hate the soul farming. Again, can get invaded by enemy assholes, NPCs, and so on and so forth. And I think I got a headache, so let me check one moment. Yeah. Got a headache. Just great. Oh well. Let's keep trying, shall we? Yep, that's gonna be troublesome. Hey, Rathbogger's gonna give me some soul packages so I don't have to be here for the next... Fuck knows how long this will take. Yeah, thanks, rats. Thanks for this one soul package and not give me another one. Oh joy. Oh joy. more soul packages. Oh, hooray. Then again, I've gotten quite a few soul packages, so me being ungrateful? Man. Oh well, at least I hope Cold Vein is gonna be a good Souls-like. But yeah, we'll see about that. Maybe we'll have a fun with Vampire Waifu Simulator. Or maybe I, before making this video and thinking to myself about Code Vein, it's like, hey, now I'm playing this fucking game called Code Vein, and it's like Game X in a series of code, whatever the fuck, and it's like the Game X, and it has character creation. I have not played the other games, and it's not going anywhere. Only to find out that it's not actually a series. No, seriously, I thought it was like, I thought to myself like, oh yeah, there was a game called Cold Rain something that was, or something Resonance that was on sale on PSN, on PS4, that was on PS3, and so on and so forth. Maybe I could reference that from here and here. And you know what, that actually makes a lot of sense. And then only to find out it's a one-off game that has nothing to do with anything, it's just not even related to anybody or whatever the fuck. It's just a Souls-like game made by Bandai Namco. You know, the guys who kind of, you know, helped From Software and just basically made them push out a trilogy practically since day one, from Demon's Souls onward, and so on and so forth. Until From Software was tired of being their bitch and just decided to go their separate ways. Or at least that's the general consensus or idea I've got from most of the fans, and From Software, and Bandai Namco. And basically when I think about From Software, it's like, well, that's just great. And it's like, whatever, at that point. And I think to myself, what, it's like, Sekiro Shadows Die twice. To me, it's like, well, to be honest, it's like, From Software and the other games they made, it's like, do I really want to play Sekiro Shadows Die twice? Well, maybe it was a Souls game, like, you know, Bloodborne that I didn't care about, because it was not a Souls game, but people requested it. And maybe because there was, you know, Dark Souls, or Demon Souls, stuff like that, and so on and so forth. It's like, maybe, but then it was like, well, it's kind of like Neo, where... Oh, hello. Yeah, this is bad. Oh dear, I kind of suspect this kind of thing would happen. And this is why you don't give the bad books to the good lady, because you're gonna get fucked over. Well, I was already worried when I heard her dialogue about being emo about something about the whole things, and I was like, yeah, maybe it's all well and good. I only gave her one bad book, and maybe everything's gonna be fine, and then I'll just come back, and oh look, the lady's gone now. I don't want to blame Lap or anybody else of the viewers for doing that kind of thing, but it's honestly, it's one of these things that is like, yeah, I really should have known better by now.
Speak thy dishonorable.
Yay. Well, let's buy a few things then. I really don't like blaming others for my own failings
Till we meet again.
or other things, but honestly, I really should have known better because I bought the tone from Yuria and she's a dark person, all that kind of stuff, and whatever the fuck, and I thought to myself, maybe things will go over well. Maybe I give her one dark tome and buy the spells from her, things will be fine. Everything will be honky-dory, and everything will be fine. Things are not fine right about now. You know, I'm gonna check the original location when I found those two people and be back. But before I do that, folks, you know, toilet break. So I'll be back in a few minutes. So be back soon. And I'm back once more, so let's just go back to the thing, and the thing, and the thing. And see how those people are doing right about now. I'm the sacrifice. Tenno, are you ready for a sacrifice? Ha 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 ha. Because Warframe reference. Because I used to make Warframe videos a lot. If two NPCs are not where I think they are, and I'm not gonna fall down that like a moron, then I'm just gonna, you know, go on my merry way to the whatever the fuck place I was planning to go to, and so on and so forth. Well, yeah. I have read that if this kind of thing happens and you come across them and find where they go, they want to fight you. Or at least one of them does. Oh goody, they're not here. Well, this is gonna end badly. This is definitely a bad thing of giving her, you know, that tone. And I'm not even sure if I can get all the miracles anymore from, you know, Miracle Girl, because, you know, there's nobody to give the tomes to anymore. Well, fuck. I was hoping I might just give her the homes and do whatever, I don't get fucked over. But apparently just, you know, giving her one tome and buying the things is enough to fuck you over. Well, I remember you guys, I hated you a lot. You know, the fucker with the sticks and all that. Totally intentional backstab. Oh, hello. Oh, not you mutts again. What is it with this game and fucking dogs, I swear. This is like the third area with fucking dogs. In case you haven't figured out by now, I really don't like the dog enemies. Or dogs in general. I mean, sure, dogs are okay. They've been domesticated wolf. That's really about it. Oh yeah, I almost forgot you guys existed as well. And I'm gonna regret leaving you alive, and I can't dodge for shit. And here goes the old-fashioned thing, I do that. Slap around like that. He hits me, I hit him. And we all have a good time, he dies, and we all live. And don't even get me started on the giant crabs in this area. Ow. I hate those enemies. And if I remember correctly, this is blocked path over here. That's not open from this side, and yeah. And there's that Black Knight over there. Fun stuff over there, and all's good fun and times over there. And I'm not good enough to fight him, so let's be honest here. I'm just gonna explore the nearby area where he is, and just gonna loot the shit out of the area. And if I'm really lucky, you know, just fast travel the fuck away from here. But he's gonna hear me more or less as I fall down. Wait, he didn't notice me? Fuck is a barrel skull? Oh. Right. Tech doors. Nowhere this place blocked off. But according to the hue that is in this area, you can probably go there from this area or whatever the fuck. I guess. Well, I'm not gonna be. I am not nowhere near equipped to fight that fucking Black Knight, so if you excuse me, I'm just gonna travel back. and not get myself horribly mutilated by the fucking asshole. Oh dear, this place brings back bad memories. More on that later. And I'm poisoned. Big surprise there, honestly. It was inevitable. And if memory serves me correctly, somewhere around here should be a bonfire. Or these two jackasses are gonna bite me a lot and hit me a lot and I kinda die. Also poison. Did I already mention the poison? Okay, what the hell just died back there? Your soul? Well, probably most likely not. And yet another intentional backstab. And here's a drop for me. A pike. Thanks for the souls, mate. Thanks for the souls. Running you guys is a bad idea. Definitely not finding you guys more than what I need to. You recovered. I still can't believe they didn't have that bit of English in the original remasters. That would have been a thing fun to have. And around somewhere around here, and aha! There we go. I am not gonna even bother wasting my time fighting you, of all things. So let's just let it rest here. And let's respawn the next 5,000 of you fuckers back in the area. Hiss, snarl, snarl, hiss. Yay, more cash. Oh goody, more of you guys. And you grab me from like, what, 5 meters away? Because apparently, me being over here is good. Him being reaching about here equals, I hit you here, but you're over here, so get over here and let's grab you, which makes no sense. From software I've never really learned what a good hitbox are. Or what good range for enemy attacks is, for that matter. Oh good, I'm not even giving you that benefit of the doubt, fucker. Well, the good thing about coming down here is I now never have to come down this way ever again. You know, I did remember there was an Estus shard or something similar in one of these areas in somewhere in this direction. Although I did not remember it was in this direction in particular. I knew it was somewhere on the left side here somewhere, but I did not remember the exact location where. So fuck it, let's go back to town. Or was out the club hub world. While I'm making more nonsense that is referencing nothing, I could just say you could run Buck the King X game on Cutting Edge Gamer because Review Tech USA and stuff like that. And it has, and I'll be completely honest, it has completely nothing to do with anything. And see, stuff like this is where things actually make sense. Reinforce this flask. Yes, I would like to reinforce this flask. Give us the shard. Yes, no. That's all well and good. That's all stuff that makes sense. And then the whole give Tom the who from way back when. It's like, you wanna give the tome to her? Fuck no! Let's just give it to her and fuck yourself over. Fuck you, go do Game Plus, asshole. And try not to fuck it up next time. Again, stuff like this. Good design, bad design. But apparently, even stuff like this is like, well, double choice.
A fine prize. I'm honored to be endued with it. Now I'll be equipped to infuse special gems. Praise the gods, eh? Time to put this brawn to use.
Yay. Also, where's my fucking katana? It's around here somewhere. Longsword, broadsword, broken. No. And yes. And now we got large Titanite shards.
Pretty be careful, I don't.
And I'm just shy of a small amount for level up. You know what, fuck it, let's just do this.
Welcome home, Speed.
Very well, then touch him. Farewell, Ashen One.
And there's co-op over here. And honestly, yeah. While I'm trash talking this game more and more, it's like, the FP, good idea is good idea. I mean, honestly, let's just talk about more of the weaknesses of that, because I've got nothing else to talk about. Honestly, even in Demon's Souls, for a few NPCs, you could, you know, buy stuff that gave you back your mana, magic, TP, toilet paper, whatever you want to call it, and, you know, you could restore your FP, or whatever you had, quite easily. But this fucking game, as far as I know, no, you can't. Because apparently Dark Souls with this kind of stuff follows the logic of a traditional JRPG like Final Fantasy, where we can give you heliums up the ass, and the enemies will occasionally drop you cool stuff and all that stuff you may or may not need. But when it comes to stuff like mana, well, fuck you. The enemies may or may not drop it sometimes, rarely or unrarely, and there's a certain percentage chance of them, and we may or may not give you them drops and whatnot, and so on and so forth. While as Demon's Souls, it's like, well, if you got the cash, we got your MP covered. And that's where the whole thing of just have multiple slots. Have the same spell. Slot spell, get more use. Good idea is good. And there's obviously a bit of a problem with hoarding attunement with that, but yeah, that's fun. But of course, this game is almost like, well, fucker, you want that attunement? You want those slots and that FP? Huh? Do ya? Well, you do. I bet you do. Not a level of attunement. And it's like, it was the same system as always. So I was gonna level the attunement anyway, but now I just don't want to level the attunement just to get more FP, because once I have a certain amount of it, it's like, thanks, FS. I know I have enough of this shit, and I have more FP than I know what to do with. And there's only so much of it. I mean, this is not a certain game like where you can have like more items that give you more of the same stuff, and have like be multiple stuff where you can have more of the same stuff, and so on and so forth. Or there's like class differences or whatever the fuck that where this will cap out more or less, even if there's the starting classes. But other than that, there's really not much point in the difference of that whole thing. So it's really the point of like it's like, okay, FS, for fuck's sake, guys, either give me the damn thing that I'll be able to buy to be able to restore my fucking FP, and not have me farm from enemies, because bullshit much, or just have the same system as before. And we all know how that went. I mean, even afterward, it was like, well, with the great magic nerf of Dark Souls 2, where you just had a lot less uses, a lot less damage, and still to this day, and I'm using this stuff afterward, it's like, and I'm like, still like, this is fine. I have no issue with this. This is okay. I have no problem with that. Because even the basic stuff I use is just enough to get me by, and I can have retarded amounts of things that I may or may not use or need. That's mostly that. So what else is new in this area? Oh look, you don't look like reskins of another enemy I've seen before in the early part of the game yet, including same sound effects. Oh wait, you guys are the exact fucking thing in the first area. What the hell kind of recycling is this? Look, I'm all for reusing enemies, AI, and so on and so forth, but this is just plain like, look, it's the first area mobs with a few different attacks, and the same AI, and a few little palette swaps. And it's not even funny anymore. Look, I get some enemies are more obvious in their movesets and just other stuff for being, you know, being just basic reskins and whatnot and so on and so forth. And that's fine. But enemies like this being used in this such manner is just fucking stupid so far. I mean, yeah, I get it. I'm complaining again, and nobody likes that. And even the one viewer that I had was like, you know what, fuck this shit, I'm leaving, because, let's be honest, you're just talking shit about this game and nothing else, because you got nothing else to talk about. Which is, you know what, fine and dandy. If you guys don't wanna hear me complain, that's fine. And honestly, the one viewer leaving because they either had enough of me complaining is fully understandable. And I'm totally fine with that, to be honest. Oh well, so what's new? Oh, yeah, you.
Well, this is unexpected. I don't often have visitors. What do you want? This is my study that you've happened upon. If you haven't any business, I've reading to get back to. How intriguing. You'd better not. Sorcery is not for everyone, and should never be forced. You have your own methods. Sorcery need not be one of them. Don't let it bother you. Be on your way then. You're unkindled. Shouldn't you get back to your duty? Oh. I thought you'd already given up. Well, nothing has changed. You're not inclined for sorcery. It is either a natural fit, or no fit at all. Be on your way then. You're unkindled. Shouldn't you get back to your duty?
And he's just gonna keep.
Well, it is either be on your unkindled.
And he's gonna just keep repeating his dialogue at this point and whatnot. Honestly, it's NPCs like this is a complete waste of time.
Oh, well, it is either on your unkindled.
Well, I would have to kill you anyway at some point, but I might as well give you the same stuff I need. Well, because you already need your sorcery at some point, and I would have to kill you anyway, it's like... I'm not gonna kill him just yet, though. Yeah, stuff like this is something that I just had to read about because I remember him a little too well. Orbeck hails from Vinheim, home of the Dragon School. He's fascinated with swords but lacked the means to pursue them and goes and was to the Dragon School as an assassin. However, when he became undead, he was exiled from Vinheim and so traveled Lothric to continue his pursuit of his dream. Excuse me while I read about this at least. Ah, Scholar Ring. Now let me guess, we don't have high enough intelligence. Yep. We got the Scholar Ring, by the way. No, we do not. Well, fuck. Oh, when both Urian Launder and Orbeck and Urian Launder are present at the Founding Shrine, Urian requested the player deal with Orbeck and present proof of the deed. The player may choose to kill Orbeck at any time and present his ashes to Yuria in exchange for the Morium Blade, or spare him and go to complete his quest line and obtain his ashes much later. Upon giving Orbeck also a pursue a spell, he will bid farewell to the player and leave Founding Shrine. He will then become available for summon when fighting Twin Princes, one Fire Shrine, blah blah blah. He has 2 princes on his quality found as ashes would obtain. The Morium Blade. If I remember correctly, it's a different kind of katana. Yay. Oh well, let's see here. Ring of the what now? Yeah, nowhere near where I am at. just checking two things here. Okay, so I can get a ring that from him that boosts sources by 12, which is helpful, I guess, and nobody's commented on that. Or I can get the Slumbering Dragon quest ring. Fuck it. I'm gonna kill him anyway, but at some point, but for right about now, let's just keep him alive for now, because I need 10 intelligence, apparently. And it's way stuff like this that I'm not even gonna bother hiding that I need a few stats. Remember I said I don't like surprises? It's stuff like this. Why? More tank I'm not gonna need. Yep, that went over well. How convenient I thought that hole there. Well, crap. Fell down here by complete accident. Sorcerer shit. Sage ring, and I'm okay, this is probably a fun ring for something. Well, let's see here. I'm just gonna fast travel the fuck away from here. And while I'm here, it's gonna be like a page here while I'm here. Check the Sage Ring and see if it's actually even remotely useful to me. Which, let's be honest, is probably not, but we'll see. Did I type that ring wrong for some reason? No, I did not. Fuck me, this is tedious. Rings, Dark Souls free, yes. Yes. Oh, what this? This ring does not have any kind of additional whatever the fuck. That's great. was one of the things I was looking for. And the conversation said that that's where pyromancy as well. And apparently, yes, cast speed, much like attunement slots, governs all spell types. In short, this thing is actually not that bad. So I might as well use it. As for the Morn's Ring, I'm just gonna see if I can just find that thing by just doing it. I'm not even gonna question the fact that Morn's Ring can be found via name, but the Sage Ring cannot. Notes: does not boost miracles that provide buffs or healing. Meaning for me, this thing will be completely useless. Stacks with our miracle boosting items such as the Flame Ring of the Sun's Firstborn. And when I read about this, it's just like I can already see the stuff about stuff like this, that the effect and in-game is like boost miracles by 12%, which is apparently, according to Wiki, it's just that it doesn't receive by 12%, but whatever. But here mentioned be like boost the effect of offensive miracles by 12%. And stuff like this is exactly why I read the Wiki. A lot. But ring like this, BO is like, why the fuck not? I'm gonna lose a small amount chunk of HP anyway. Not that gonna miss it though that much. Also, talking about my fan, because it's fucking hot in here. I love to say I would have a non-biased opinion even though it's also free, but let's be honest, I am extremely biased for this game. In more ways than one. is gonna go over well. I missed the one viewer already. Even though he or she did not say anything. And that headache is just getting worse and worse. Do I even need to comment on this guy being around this corner being a potential dick move or a helpful thing? No critical forehead, it didn't critical forehead. Easy, boss, easy. He is a really easy boss. It's like, look, you hit him a lot, he spawns, and then he hits you with magic. And then it's like, well, that's fun. So what's his weakness then? Surely all good bosses have weakness like this, right? And this is where I can just say he's basically just like what's his name from Dark Souls 1 by making multiple copies of himself, and yeah, you can tell the difference by now by me already saying that. And it's like, oh look, the blue versions are fakes, they cast magic at you, they try killing you a lot. Yay! And the real one is purple and casts purple magic at you, and it's actually the actual boss. And it's like, no shit, Sherlock, no shit. And when you think of that kind of stuff, it's like, oh gee, that sure sounds familiar. Where have I seen that before? hit the wrong stages, all it does is just makes this boss fight easier. I don't want the crystals just push me the fuck away. Okay, best mate, can you just fucking die already? Get it? Because Crystal and Meth Mage. Also, Crystal Sage trophy earned. And I'm in human form, which, as you all know what that means, not fun times for me. Oh joy. And you all know how I feel about being alive in the Soul series.
Welcome home, Ashenmost. Very well. Then take no.
Yay, one point of sorcery that I'm never gonna need. And I'd really love to continue the episode, but I'm having a fucking headache again, so yeah. I would love to continue this episode and give you guys more commentary and other stuff like this, but honestly, I'm way too tired. And the headache is not helping matters. Plus, I think that one boss made me have my fill of Dark Souls free. For now, at the least. Then, for the now at least? What? That's not even English. For now at least. For now at least. Hub World, can you actually load so I can commit suicide, please? Didn't mean to fail even out of Karen's quest line, but oh well, shit kind of itself. At least the souls are here, so I don't have to go get them. So, what do you have to say for yourself?
Ooh, yet to give in, eh? Good. The Firekeeper must be twitching with delight. But what do you really know about these Lords of Cinder? These supposed legends? Let's take Aldrich for one. A right and proper cleric. Only he developed a habit of devouring men. He ate so many that he bloated like a drowned pig, then softened into sludge. So they stuck him in the Cathedral of the Deep, and they made him a Lord of Cinder, not for virtue, but for might. Such as a lord, I suppose. But here I ask, do we have a sodding chance?
He has more fun dialogue, I'm sure.
At the foot of Lothric Castle, an old path still runs below the tower in the undead settlement. It was used to transport sacrifices to the Cathedral of the Deep. You should see where it leads, if you've the stones for it. haven't given up yet, then you're a brasher less than I thought. You can make better use of this. I don't need it. Not now I've flown the coop.
Wait, what? I've got a ring from him? I was not expecting that. So what kind of ring did he give me? Wait, that was not a ring he gave me? So what did he give me then? Oh. He was to create a heavy weapon. Cool.
The undead
Thanks.
Legion of Farum is a caravan of undead, sworn by wolf's blood to contain the abyss. The Legion will bury a kingdom at the first sign of exposure. Joyous bunch, really. Gaining admission to the Legion is a matter of some ceremony. Inside their keep, snuffing out the flames of 3 altars opens the door to the wolf blood. Even accursed undead want to believe they're special, it seems. I pity the sorry souls.
Thanks, man.
Gaining admission to the Legion is a matter of some ceremony. Inside their keep, snuffing out the flames of 3 altars opens the door to the wolf blood. Even accursed undead want to believe they're special, it seems. I pity the sorry souls.
Yeah, we got a sense of humor.
Gaining admission to the Legion.
And I've exhausted his dialogue.
Speak thy desire, honorable.
And you don't even acknowledge the death of the other person.
Till we meet again, may the dark.
Indeed, may the dark so guide us. Well, whatever the case being. Well, folks, I would love to continue this playthrough more, but I'm way too tired, sleepy, bored, got a headache, amongst other things. So, I'll just forget frankly just rather than curse at you guys and complain a lot, even though I do that all the goddamn time, I will, just be going back to sleep. So, I will see you later. Bye for now, and I will see you, hopefully, in the next episode. Bye. Bye. And that's really about it for this episode.